Notice, did they have a ring on their finger? You know what? I noticed you have a ring on your finger. What does your spouse do? It opens up more communication. When you're also talking, notice their demeanor. Are they up? Are they depressed? Are they tired? Are they excited? Notice all those things. Because when you're observing the nonverbals, it also helps you. Question for you. All right? We did the A, E, I. In the O, do you remember that person's name? That we just did that 2 times. Do you remember their name? Okay, do you remember what color of clothes they were wearing? Were you observing? All right, do you remember where they were from, or did they have a ring on their finger? Think about that when you're kind of in the conversation. You want to really focus and be present in that conversation. So that is our O, all right? Here's the U. Guess what? It's not about you. Dang, right? The U is at the end of Y-O-U for a reason. Because it's not about you, right? How many times have we sat there and then all of a sudden you walk away and you think, they didn't even ask me one thing. They don't even know my name, I don't think. You know, we've all been in those kind of conversations. Or be aware of where you're at in the conversation. If you have an agenda where you want them to go, if you're, you know, kind of inviting them to take a look at USANA, if you have an agenda in the conversation of where you want them to end up, you know what? It was about you. If you didn't hear the movie and follow the movie and get to know them in a deeper way, it was about you. So think about that. Now, our last one here. Sometimes why? Sometimes it is you. You connecting. Tom and I like to kind of think of an 80-20 rule. So 80% about them and 20% about us, if it fits. If we can connect, share, okay? And then be very aware. Think of this acronym, WAIT. If you're talking like this and your lips are going, think of WAIT. Why am I talking? Okay, if I'm talking to connect with them, great. If I'm talking to talk because I'm talking, you know, we're not connecting. They're just hearing about us and how special we think we are. You know, it's not like that. We want to connect with them. It's their story. So sometimes it is about you. So our important vowels, A and I, asking questions and being interested, that's what we like to think about when we're thinking about our vowels. Remember, practice makes permanent. You got it.
Okay, so that was just not enough time, I know. That was a little warm-up, some hors d'oeuvres. You continue that, but hopefully you got the feel. If you're doing the vowels, if you're connecting with people, guess what you hear? You hear many opportunities where USANA can fit, just like a puzzle piece in a puzzle. And if you listen long enough and ask enough questions, you're going to have all kinds of different places where USANA can fit, because USANA can have all kinds of different shapes that it can fit. And that's the connecting part. However, if you're doing the other 2 vowels, which we all do, we all make the mistake, we do the U and we do the Y, and we're talking about ourselves, and all we're doing is preaching at the person, we're telling our story, and it's kind of like taking a puzzle piece, and I know I've tried to do this. This should fit right here, doggone it, and I'm going to slam that puppy in that puzzle, and I'm going to get the hammer out, and I'm going to make that thing fit. It doesn't fit. Be patient and wait, and the person will take you to where those places in their life are where USANA will fit. Be patient, connect, relate. And you have a gift. You have this priceless gift of USANA that can help them in so many ways, because it's helped you, it's helped us. It can help this person in ways that you don't even know yet, and they can draw on that board. Love that board. So it's a priceless gift that could actually change lives of their family, of generations, of their health, generations of the finances where people can live their dreams. This is a priceless gift. So why do people hold it back? And why are they shy about it? Why are they putting it in the safe deposit box in the bank instead of giving this priceless gift away? Because it's meant to give away. Well, the reason we are shy many times is because our eyes are on ourselves. And when your eyes are on yourself, you're afraid what they're going to think about you. Get your eyes off yourself, get involved in the story, because you have this priceless gift that can help people. So here we go. We're going to connect with people with these vowels. And again, like Lori said, the more you practice, you can practice anywhere. You can practice with your spouse, you can practice with your kids, you can practice with somebody on the plane, you can practice cold market, people you've known for 20 years. These are things you practice all day long, and every single one of them are meant to connect, connect, connect. So the next puzzle piece is to invite them. So you've connected, and now you can understand how to invite them to take a look at USANA. And the invitation is just that, to invite them to take a look at more. Have you ever tried to tell people about USANA in 10 minutes? It doesn't work. So you're inviting them to the next puzzle piece, which we're not going to talk about, that's to give them the presentation. You're inviting them, you're giving them more hors d'oeuvres to fit. Okay, a couple quick stories about this, just to talk about the invitation. It happened last week. We are going to visit a lady named Betty, who had done some wonderful work for us, above and beyond the call of duty, some paperwork, and we're walking in, and Lori says, I wish we could bring her something. We have a cold Rev 3 in the car, which we always have in our cooler. Why don't we bring her Rev 3 in the Nuts and Berries bar? So we do. We walk in and say, Betty, these are for you. Thank you very much for doing what you've done for us. You're just fantastic. She was so thrilled about these gifts. She said, what are these? And we had a chance to tell her about Rev 3 and the bar. And she says, what do you guys do anyway? We help people. We work with a company, health and wellness company. We get a chance to help people with their health and really help change lives. She said, really? Very interesting. She took us to her son's story, and she tells us about the health of her son. And we just followed her over there. And we asked her more questions. Next thing you know, we get to know all about her family. And then she takes us to the ladies on the floor and the weight issues that they're trying to work with. And she tells us the stories of these people. And so she took us to where we needed to go. And next thing you know, we say, Betty, we have something that I think will help all of that. Let's get some time together. We have something to show you. And we got contact information, personal phone numbers, and now we're following up to get the presentation. That very same day, we're on our way home, and we stop at a shoe store. And in the shoe store, the store manager comes up and starts waiting on us. And we had so much fun with her. We both had bright colors on. She's bantering with us back and forth about the colors. And we just had a ball. And at the end of the day, at the end of our time with her, in the checkout, she says, we tell her, you have so much fun with people. We had so much fun with you. You're great. And she goes, yeah, I do love people, and I love what I do because I can help people find shoes. And we said, and she goes, you know, I wish I didn't have to come to the store and do all the paperwork. I hate that part, but I love the people. We said, you know what, we do the same thing you do. We have a chance to go all over the world and help people because we love to do that. She goes, really? What do you do? We said, we work with a health and wellness company, and we get a chance to help people change their lives. And we said, and you're the kind of person we are always looking for because you are dynamite, your personality, we love to have you consider being part of what we do because you could do fabulous with what we do. Next thing you know, we're getting contact information, personal phone numbers, email addresses, and we're inviting her to share with her more, and that's where we are. So that's the invitation, that's the connection. So now we got connecting, and we got inviting. Now picture, this is what it's about, right? This stuff in the middle. Everybody we talked to, everybody in here, you got a little glimpse of what was in there. There was this. Now think about if we lined up everybody in this room, and at the very end of what we started with, everybody went hand to hand, life to life, story to story. Just think how far everybody in here we could reach. And then think about story to story, life to life, how we can impact so many more people going around the world. You have this priceless gift. We have this priceless gift. It's a privilege, and that is the story and vision of Dr. Wentz. He's intersected all of our life. To love life, the stuff in the middle, and to take it, to live it to its fullest, in happiness and health. That's what we got. Thank you very much.